Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. It is July 29th, 2023. Yeah, hope you're doing great. I'm doing awesome. We had a little rainstorm pass through. It's all good. Um, Popping on a little bit earlier than usual. I'm gonna work on this sketch, this watercolor I started last night. I just want to add some details with basically ink, and I'm using a new pen that I just got today from Staples. It's a Sharpie gel pen. How cool is this? Metal barrel. Love the color. It's like a copperish color. Got two of them in a pack. And I love the darkness of this ink. It's really cool. So it's like a regular Sharpie marker. It's permanent ink. So if I was to go over this with water, it should not bleed. So how cool is that? It's always fun. I love geeking out on new pens, new colors, new materials. It's always so fun. Let me know how you guys are doing. I see Cameron's in the house. Cameron, good to see you. Hope all is well. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Yeah, sorry today did not work out. But it's always great seeing you, and we'll definitely catch up next week. So cool. D-Ray, long time. How are you? Hope all is well in D-Ray land. It's always great seeing you in the house. Welcome. Linda H is on. Hey, Linda H, how are you? Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, man. I'm having a good weekend. It's been kind of, it's good. Crazy, a lot of things going on, good things, but just busy, and no complaints. But I hope you guys are having a great weekend as well. Awesome new pen. Oh yeah, I don't know if I have the packaging. I'll show you guys. I think I threw it in the bin over here. I'll grab it. D-Ray says we had storms too. A lot of thunder and lightning. Ooh, yeah. We didn't get the thunder and lightning today. We just got very short, heavy rainfall. So we lucked out with that. So I'm just adding some line work to this watercolor we started last night, and you can see when I start just throwing on some simple lines, it's really just taking a bit of a character, right? I wanted to show some kind of stone on these buildings, so I have stone work here. For the windows, really, the windows are just black areas, rectangles. I'm not sketching the entire window. This isn't meant to be an architectural detail drawing. It's just to capture a loose, quick sketch and get some character on here. And this is kind of all from my imagination. I don't know if that's a word. My imagination. Well, let me know where you're watching from, guys. It's always great to see you guys popping on. Sorry if you hear some dinging in the background. I forgot to turn my notifications off. It's all groovy. So this is watercolor. So if you're just joining us, I started this last night, and I was waiting for it to dry to come back. Let me show you guys how this dried. And if I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. I'm so excited. One of the things I need to learn about when I present is slowing down. So feel free in the chat to be like, yo, dude, slow down. I just get so excited. I love these colors. These are watercolors on here. So I just, watercolors right from my Winsor Newton palette here. And I love hard edges. Let's talk a little bit. Hard edges are like right here. Boom. I love that. What else do I love about this? Here you can see there's turquoise or aqua. And I really just layered it thick on the brush and just kind of threw it on there. So here's the same color, but you can see it's very watered down. It's more transparent. Here I just kind of thickened it up to draw with it. I am loving the colors on these reds, yellows, oranges. C'est magnifique. That's the magic of watercolor. You never know what's going to happen, and I love it. It inspires me. It keeps me going. It's like, how can I riff off of what I see here? We got this really cool white space that I'm leaving on this building. We'll see what happens to it. But yeah, it's you guys are awesome. Hey, Karen's in the house. Karen, great to see you. Awesome. Linda says, we had a wicked storm go through about 1.5 hours ago, but done now. I am so glad the storm is done. So Chip was watching last night, and he said this looked like, oh man, I'm gonna forget, a Scandinavian hill town or something. Sorry, Swiss, maybe a Swiss hill town. So I was kind of just riffing off that idea, and I wanted to show some nice stonework on these buildings. And notice I'm not sketching every stone on here, right? Boom. I'm just showing a few here and there just to indicate some materials, some texture on here. You got this kind of funky roof. I like wonkiness, so I'm gonna get some wonky curves going on, which is awesome. Let's just sketch. Notice for the roofs or the roofs, the shingles, maybe these are stone slate roofs on here. Roofs, roughs, however you want to say it. And I'm not showing every single one. I'm just, just popping on some lines here and there just to give it some character. This I picture being a big stone tower, so let's just kind of sketch some stonework on here. By the way, this Sharpie gel pen is awesome. The ink glides on so nicely. Let me show you guys a sketch I did today. I did a little urban sketching at Panera. By the way, I had the best ham sandwich I've ever had today at Panera. OMG. Let me tell you. Let me grab my sketchbook here. Let me show you the sketch I did while I was having lunch. And I'm going to grab this over here. Here we go. So if anybody wants to know what pen I'm using, this is it. It's a Sharpie. Love Sharpie. You guys know I'm always talking about Sharpie. It's called the S Gel pen. No smear, no bleed technology. Black ink. This glides on the paper. I'll do a close up here. I mean, I'm barely pushing down on the pen and the ink is coming out. So it glides on like really nicely. So cool. So dang cool. Hey, DB's in the house. DB, great to see you. So here's a sketch I did. I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10 I'm always carrying either my Lockerbie. This is my Lockerbie small journal. I also have the bigger field journal. I tend to have the bigger field journal more, but I carried this with me today. Went to Michael's, I had a $5 coupon, and I bought 2 colored pencils. So we got Chartreuse and Sunburst Yellow. Pretty fun. Bought the Sharpie at Staples. But here's kind of a fun little sketch I did today at Panera while I was sitting there having lunch. So it's interior inside Panera. So while I was eating, I was just kind of looking up, and I might do another sketch tonight, guys, before I leave. A quick sketch. I took a photograph inside the building, and I'll just kind of show you what I'm thinking and how I approach these quick, loose sketches. But it was fun. And then I popped in some of the colors from the colored pencils. Also, I had some time this afternoon, or this morning, well, both. And I was sitting outside Staples, waiting around, and I'm like, you know what? I am really bad at sketching cars. So I figured I would just start sketching cars in the parking lot. So they're pretty bad, but you know what? I kind of like the wonky style of them. It was good practice. So I've really never sat down and sketched cars. So here I was sitting there just looking in the parking lot, sketching cars. Cars are not easy to draw. Holy cow. Buildings I have, no problem. Doing a car, there's something messing with my creative brain. It's like, I don't know what it is. I'm going to figure that problem out and come up with a solution. But I think they're kind of fun, loose, and wonky. I really like this one down in the bottom. The proportions are kind of silly. But it has my loose, sketchy style. So, yeah, so don't be afraid to sit there and just sketch and do things you've never done before. You know, I actually think it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. I'll definitely practice more. And here's another sketch I did sitting outside. This car looks like Lightning McQueen. But I was outside and sitting in the parking lot. Here's Michael's. I forget what store this is. I can't even read. Harbor Freight, Michael's. So it's fun just to carry a sketchbook around and do these little scenes. This is a scene I did while I was at, oh my gosh, church, chorus. This was a chorus concert at church. So I usually have this little book with me at concerts. My wife sings in the chorus, and I'm just in the habit of I like to do sketches while I'm sitting there in the audience. And here's just another sketch during the chorus performance inside a church. So really fun, loose sketches in here. A couple of bridge sketches. So I just want to show that to you guys. Hopefully you think that's cool. Let's see. Panera is my go-to place. Linda H says, "Ooh, yeah, let me just tell you. It was definitely, hands down, the best ham sandwich I've ever eaten. Good stuff. Hey, Panera, if you're watching, let me know." So maybe this I'm picturing as some kind of church building here, maybe. I like drawing these finials on the tops of the roof. It's called a finial, these points right here. Let's do another little finial here. Just gives a little more height to the building, a little more character. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but let's pull out the roof on this one here. Gonna make the roof a little bit wonky. Comes up into this kind of tower, little towerish piece. Maybe this is actually a chimney. Imagine this to be some kind of maybe a chimney cap here. I haven't done any real wonky cottages in a long time. So we got just kind of wonkifying this a little bit. Yeah, I said wonkify. By the way, has anybody seen the previews for the new Wonka movie coming out? I think it's called Wonka, if I remember. Alright, cool. So under this overhang, I want to give some depth to it. I'm just going to do some hatch lines. So just kind of drawing some vertical lines like that. And one of the reasons I like doing hatching like this is it's not a solid black area. So I'm not covering up the color underneath. I'm leaving some space so you can still see that watercolor underneath. And we'll do the same thing on this side here. Pretty cool. And I like this arch. Maybe this is a gate. Maybe this is a gate building into a hilltop village or a little Swiss village or something. So let's make this a gateway in here. We already have a cool arch. So let's just kind of sketch in. Maybe we have a metal gate here. Let me know if you guys are liking this sketch. This is pure imagination. I was talking about Wonka, right? Pure imagination. The best song ever in any of the Wonka movies. That's from the original movie. Let's just show maybe some kind of columns here. I'm gonna just hint at some structure. Let's see. I'm going to put some more ironwork across here. I could have got fancy and did some scroll work, but I didn't. And let's do some shadow under this gable rake. They call this the rake on a gable roof. Gable roof is like this right here. Gable roof is a pointed roof. Gable like Clark Gable. And this thing I'm drawing now It's called a rake board, like a garden rake. Cool. Maybe we got some metal work here. So I'm showing some kind of rivets maybe through here. Let's do the roof on here as well. So I'm holding the pen really loose. I'm gonna zoom out. And I want the lines to be kind of wavy. I don't care if it skips a little bit. Just adds character. Looks like an old roof. This could be either an old slate roof, maybe it's an old wooden roof. And then we'll just kind of throw in some angled lines here, just to keep the just to break down this into different pieces of roof area. Again, just by adding some line work, you can really pull out some details on there. Let's go to the chat. It's chat time. Hey, Jody's in the house. Jody says, so beautiful. Hey, thanks, Jody. That's awesome. Great to see you. Linda, sorry I missed you last night. That's okay. It's all good. DB says, I think you did a great job on your cars. Thank you. Yes, my cars. Oh boy. Again, I don't sketch cars. I don't think I've ever, maybe once I've sketched a car, but it was fun just playing around. We got some wonky cars going on. Why not? I can't recall not ever loving your artwork. DB, you are way too kind. I appreciate you. DB, I feel the same way about your artwork whenever I see it. Always great stuff. Again, I'm just showing some window openings here. I'm kind of liking this. I don't think I'm going to do too much more to this one, to be honest with you. I'm just going to leave this opening here. Just like that. Nice white space. It is missing. Well, can you guys tell me what am I missing on here? Something I typically add on my sketches, and I didn't add it on this one yet. Let's just add some more shadows for these overhangs. Give a little depth to it. I just feel like these gates had to be broken down a little bit more, so I'm just throwing in, just to give more scale, so I'm throwing in some more vertical lines on here. We'll just do some more horizontal as well. There we go. I'm liking that better now. That's better. Cool. Linda says, does that pen come into 0.5 or 0.3 fine point? So I think mine's 0.7. Let me look. So this is a medium 0.7. So really good question. I don't have an answer. I would have to Google it. I'm a big fan of 0.7 size pens. But yeah, I'm sorry I'd have to Google it. But this is a 0.7. Again, it's the Sharpie gel pen. It is rich. I mean, look at the color. It is just so, the black is just so rich. Actually, here's a really cool thing I want to point out. I don't take the time to do pencil sketches before I sketch or paint. I just go for it. And one of the reasons I do that is because I actually love seeing, you can see some horizontal lines on here really light. Some vertical lines, you can see some other lines. I love seeing all of those layers because for me it's kind of a blueprint of how this was constructed. It's my thought process, you know. I was sketching some lines here and I did this. You can see this roof edge originally came here. I'm like, no, let me make it wonky, and I curved it. For me, it tells a story of the creation of the sketch. So you'll see a lot of that in my work. You won't you probably won't ever see me erase anything off. So it's just another way of keeping, for me, the loose style, the wonkiness. Cool. You're following you as you wonkify your sketch. Thank you, D-Ray. I really love the colors. Yeah, these colors came out cool. I'll show you the palette. So here's the palette. I don't know the names of the colors, to be honest with you. Not all of them. Most of them I don't know. So I used some of this yellow. Again, I don't know the name of the yellow. It's the Winsor Newton yellow that came in this palette. This was turquoise. This was actually cheap from Cheap Joe's. This turquoise here. I think I threw in some blue. Ultramarine blue, I think that is. Orange. Those are the colors I used. Yeah, right from the palette. Sorry if that wasn't helpful, but yeah. I just kind of went with it. That you do wonky cars are great. Hey, thanks, Karen. Hey, Jethro, good to see you. How are you? Weather vane. Ooh, yeah, we could do a weather vane up here somewhere. That'd be cool. Let's do like a little weather vane thing here. Just show like maybe an arrow. Maybe cool idea. So we got some kind of weather vane up there. Good to see you. Pink. Yeah, Linda, I didn't throw pink in. Exactly. So let's grab some, I got it right here, some pink. We'll wonk it up a little bit more, or just pop things out. Big old rooster crowing in the wind. Yeah, we'll leave the roosters to roo. You don't want to see my roosters, trust me. But I love the idea. Linda's laughing. LOL. All right. Let's throw some pink on and we'll maybe do another sketch. We're just going to pop it in a few places. Again, this is just kind of a signature thing I like to do. Usually I'll just throw it in like 3 places. Kind of want the eye to travel up this way. So maybe we'll kind of throw one in here. A little touch of that pink. And then we'll do one maybe just like right here. Just a little spot of it. So there you go. We got some of my pink on there. This is neon pink, Prismacolor. I love Prismacolor Premier Water. Not watercolor. It's just a regular color pencil, not a watercolor pencil. Awesome. Guys, I think this one's done. I don't really want to do any more. I think less is more on this sketch. There you go. That one's finished. All my paintings have a touch of Payne's Gray. Yes, DB is our trademark Payne's Gray person. Love it. Let me see. It's 9 o'clock, 9:01. Let me throw out another quick sketch and we'll wrap up. Hope you guys like this one. Take it off. By the way, this paper is this is Fabriano 1264 watercolor paper, and it is 8 inches by 8 inches, 8 by 8. So it's a nice square format. Pretty cool. What do we want to do? I'm not going to work on this one. So this is one I started a couple nights ago. I'm not going to work on this one tonight. This is Yupo paper. It's like plastic. But I'm not feeling Yupo-y tonight. So I'm going to put it to the side. I usually have more than one thing going at a time because I like to jump around depending on my mood. This is cool. This could be a cool storybook sketch. I'm going to add it. I have a collection of like storybook things I think would be cool in a storybook. I think this could fit in there. Let's put it over here. Maybe we'll just do a quick sketch in my little journal here. Let's see. So this is pretty small. This is 3.5 by about 5.5. So 3.5 by 5.5. And I'm really liking this Sharpie gel pen, so let's sketch with this. I'm going to pull up and look at a picture I took in Panera today and do a real quick sketch of it. Let me see if I can grab that. So here's the Panera sketch. I'll show you. There we go. So here's the Panera. Just a picture inside. Fairly new building. Pretty cool interior. Very interesting seating. So I'm just going to do a little sketch of this quickly. But I think, do I want to leave it on screen, the picture? I don't know if I can because it's really small. Let me guys, I can't talk. Let me know, guys, if this picture is too small. You know, I'm actually just going to close it because it's distracting me. All right, cool. Let's do a sketch. Hey, Jason. Good to see you, Jason. Hope all's well. By the way, I'm not being biased. Wink, wink. But I think Jason has the best name of everybody in the chat. I don't know why I think that. All right, let's do a quick sketch. I'm not going to talk for a couple minutes. I'm just going to sketch. I'm talking way too much. All right, cool. And I'm just going to use the colors I have here. We'll just color in some walls. So this is just a quick interior kind of perspective. And one of the things that's helping to generate the feel of a perspective or depth is I sketched in these ceiling tile areas here. If you look down here, the tiles are closer as I come up. I space those ceiling tiles further apart, so it just gives a sense of depth going back on there. This is a wall on the side, and another way to help generate the idea of perspective or depth is there's some stonework or tile work here, and I just sketched these lines kind of going back at perspective angle just to give the idea that this is going back and giving some depth there. This is glass here. some kind of big windows. We have some kind of big windows over here as well. So on these sketches, I sometimes like to just color the windows in black. I'm going to pop this piece out. These are not the colors in reality, but I just want to pop some items here out just to make them read a little bit. This is, I think, a big exhaust hood. And then we have some kind of a greenish wall thing happening back in here. Right, so just popping colors on here and there, just helping to give a little bit of interest to this black and white. And you can pull out certain details or elements you feel are fun or exciting or you feel are important. Just throw some color on there. And there's no, the ceiling tiles are white, but I'm just going to outline it here with that chartreuse color just to give it a little more interest. Boom. I do love sketching with color pencils. Right, so hopefully you get just a sense of some kind of depth happening there. Very nice sketch. All my paintings have touch paint. Oh yeah, we love it. Awesome. Would look great framed. No, yeah, this would look awesome framed. Here it is. Right, this is really cool. This came out nice. I agree with you. No, LOL. Must be a newer Panera. It is new. Yeah, this. I actually asked the. I think she was the manager there today. And she said they had opened it back in, I think, December, she said. So it is very new. And then this is actually in the foreground, way in front, there is a fireplace. Yep. There's a cool gas fireplace in here. And this is really in the foreground. I'm just going to hit the lines hard here with this Sharpie. I just wanted to pop it out. And it just kind of acts as an edge to the image, kind of a frame on the side. And this has these really cool tiles on here. I would definitely go back here and just hang out and do some sketching. Really cool vibe. Let's change the music up a little bit. Just got a little funky with the music. Who doesn't like funky music? Should he do it? Should I break out? I just talked about myself in third person. Really weird. Should I break out the pink? Let's do it. Just put it on the fireplace to see what happens. You guys know my main motive, my main intention, always underlining when I'm creating artwork, sketching, is to have fun and be playful. There you go. I kind of like it. Again, this is really quick. If I was to take my time for a good 20 minutes, I could really pull out some of these things, but I'm actually digging it. See what I did there? I got funky music, talking funky now. There's some lights. Let's just show. No, we should have left that. I should not have added that. I should have stopped when I was ahead. DRS is enjoying this. That's cool. I hope you like this quick, loose sketch. Again, here's the one I did sitting in there today. This was fun. There's really cool lighting up here. I could pop these out with some color, maybe. This is a really good example of just, as an architect, trying to do quick, loose sketches to talk about ideas with clients. Not accurate, just concepts. You know, we have this fireplace here. We have big windows in the background. There's a frame, maybe a wall with a picture hanging there. Another wall with an accent wall over here with tile. So it's just a quick way to have a conversation. Hey, you guys are awesome. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and we'll wrap up. You like this music? I like it. It's fun. Here's like one I did at the airport, and when I was at the airport in April. There's a tavern or something in the background, so I just kind of sketched it. These were seating areas and tables, seats and tables. Back here is a sign. It said Vesper Tavern. I think it's called. And here's another one sketched just inside the airport. There's a big column, round column. Again, you can see the ceiling grid in here. So ceiling grids are a really cool way to capture the idea of a perspective. Yeah, or you could do the same thing with floors and floor tiles. Right, if I flip this upside down, it becomes floor tiles. Here's my quick looking out the window, looking at the airplane. Here is someone sleeping across from me, or a backpack. I don't even know what the heck that is. 10:38. Something at 10:38 a.m. Alrighty then. Alright guys, there we go. I think that's going to be a wrap. Let me know if you do have any final questions or thoughts. And then this brings back here. So the main goal tonight was just to come on and kind of wrap up this one. And mission accomplished. Yes. So cool. D-Ray says wrapping up. D-Ray, it's so great to have you back in the chat. Thank you so much. Hey guys, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you so much. It's always fun being here sketching live with you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for helping me grow YouTube to over 400 viewers. That is so cool. Boom. Thank you for Facebook, man. Facebook has been growing. More and more people are starting to watch this, which is cool. So word's getting out there, which I love, love, love. It's just fun to be able to put positive vibes out there, just doing this fun stuff. If that's how I can contribute to the world in a positive way, I'm sold. Cameron said, have a great evening. Cameron, you have a great evening. Thank you for watching. Linda says, thank you. Glad I caught you. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you watching as well. Hey, Jason was in the house. Jason, keep creating awesome things. It was great seeing you. And we had Jethro popping in, and Karen. You guys are so awesome. DB. Whew. Am I missing anybody? Jody had popped in for a little bit. If I missed you, I'm so sorry, but thank you guys. Keep paying it forward with positivity. Wait, keep paying it forward using creativity for positivity. Something like that. And yeah, take care guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll be back on soon again doing some live loose style architectural coloring, inking, drawing, sketching. This is not rehearsed, not scripted. Maybe it should be. Let me know in the comments. Take care, guys. This is fun. Peace and live creatively. See you soon. Hey, I see a heart in chat. Thank you for the heart. I think I got 3 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Hey, feel free to share this out with peeps if you want on Facebook, YouTube. I would love that. If you're on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe to this if you're enjoying it. I appreciate it, and share it. I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by end of October. Can I do it? Can we do it, guys? Can we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of October? That's a new goal. Take care. Peace out. Jason says, this is nice. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. It is not rehearsed. No. No cue cards. The only cue cards I have are, I have like, these aren't even cue cards. These are notes I wrote. I came in Oh yeah, I was trying to find a. Oh yeah, it's creating a framework. Right. See, now I'm going down a different path. Linda says I did. Thank you, Linda, for subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate that so much and liking it. That's great. Guys, it's so much fun. I don't want to leave, but I gotta. Take care.